Hi, my name is Mary-Beth Anderson. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Guelph, Ontario. Climate change is the defining issue of our times. This is an enemy that cannot be defeated through military might, appeasement, or discussion. Climate change is indeed a security threat. This is an issue that can no longer be ignored and an issue that threatens us all. Our rural communities and agricultural producers, our northern communities, our Aboriginal communities, our wildlife, our economy, our sovereignty, our security. Research indicates that the effects of global warming include long-term droughts, water shortage, displacement of peoples, increased migration, and economic depression. Global warming poses an acute threat to our security, and Canada must take an internationally leading role in the fight against it. Our climate and our land is integral to our identity, and although climate change affects the entire planet, as a northern nation we are at particular risk. We are witnessing already the devastating effects firsthand in our territories. We need to address this issue now so as to be prepared for what faces us in the future. We need to harmonize the environment with the economy. We need both our economic and environmental interests to be mutually cooperative, or we risk sacrificing the health of both. As Prime Minister, I will invest in technological innovation. Innovation that will hold the potential to make our tar sands oil exploration in Alberta more efficient, more profitable, as well as more ecologically friendly. Carbon capturing technology will be advanced and carbon cap and trade schemes will be implemented. Our current tax structure is one which penalizes people and businesses for generating wealth. My government will change this system to a more modern and sustainable taxation, which will see the decrease of personal income tax and business tax, while instead taxing on resource consumption. I will reward and thereby encourage citizens and businesses who make environmentally friendly choices, while discouraging those who do not through payment. My government will divert 1% of GST towards rapid transit funding in jurisdictions where population density can support it. This, coupled with tolls on major city highways, will provide incentives for people to use rapid transit and thereby decrease carbon emissions. Carbon emissions in industry will be taxed. This taxation, coupled with technological investment, will provide incentives for carbon-reducing practice in business. Gas taxes and airport taxes will also be increased accordingly to better reflect the environmental impacts. Don't let all this talk of taxes scare you, because although my plan will increase taxes on resource consumption, it will not increase the tax burden for Canadians. The revenue garnered from these new taxes will instead serve to decrease business and income taxes. Lower business taxes will lead to increased competitiveness in the Canadian market, enhancing our competitiveness while creating jobs for Canadians. While lower income taxes will help curb our brain drain, enhancing wealth and thereby stimulating our economy. My government's plan will serve not only to protect our environment, but to protect our economic welfare and indeed enhance our economic health through increased wealth generation, job creation, and investment. Climate change is the defining issue of our times, and for too long we have ignored this most significant of issues. My government will ensure that Canada remains economically prosperous and environmentally sustainable, now and in the future.